You know, they haven't played on the Karmine Corp Oxide side of the bracket to do it, but they've been the team that have given the best fight to KC this event and the last event that we've seen. Can they do what FaZe did in NA though? Can they beat the dominant team in the region? One more game is all they need. They've got 2 shots at it.
Well, it's one of those things where KC's own achievements might have overshadowed what Team Liquid have done, because this is their 3rd grand final. We've only had 6. Any other team getting to half the grand finals would be incredibly impressive. It's just been a little bit lurking under the KC wall. So, are we going to Champions Field? Are our Team Liquid going to win the grand final rubber match? Well, right now in this position, you'd say that they're in the best spot, and Oski gets the ball over the line.
What a start for Team Liquid. A Chronic waits for the touch to come towards him, and in the goal mouth scramble, Oski's the one to keep his composure and wait for the ball to come to him. Everybody else was flinging themselves at it. Oski bided his time. I don't think I've ever seen all 6 players so close to the ball as a goal gets scored at the pro level. Yeah, that's we're asking the real question.
We've seen some weird stuff happening on the cameras throughout this weekend. I've already seen Farah throw a whiteboard pen at one of his players. That was quite interesting. We've seen Vatira flex. Everybody seems to be having quite a bit of fun with that. Since we introduced it, has been a lot of content just from that alone. Only one bit of content though that Team Liquid are interested in is that winners bracket that we would get to look at. Should they go and get the job finished? K-Corp putting the pressure down, and are they going to get back to they even need to? It's just off target.
Well, another near miss for Team Liquid, but this is really K-Corp. It looked like they're struggling here. When they were down in the previous grand final to Team Liquid, their coach Trevor Sachs told them, just ball chase harder, and that might be the answer as they finally fire back 1-1. Team Liquid are such a fast team, so good at pressuring the ball. Karmine Corp do consider themselves able to do that to an even higher level. I've seen them try slow play, I've seen them try and control Team Liquid. Maybe it's time to just throw caution to the wind and race them to everything.
Oh, that's off the kickoff as well, and ExoTiiK has it read.
Good cover.
Yeah, we've seen a few times where players just cheat up down the line, and that would have been 2-1 should have ExoTiiK have done that. Itachi knows 0 boost. I feel like we've said that quite a few times this game. ExoTiiK, good win from him. Brings in a Chronic. Couple of support, and that did not bounce nicely for ExoTiiK, but just was a little bit less away from him. Could have controlled it more. This one behind Vatira. A couple of bumps on the goal line. Vatira's got time to set up. Try to put it behind. Just too much time. By the time you've got to the ball, all 3 of the players on Team Liquid are around.
Well, there's a lot of time there for bumps to land, and bumps were landing. The panic was definitely being instilled on Team Liquid. That's a great infield pass. It actually tries to go for the slow shot, but it is countered by an immediate touch from the Team Liquid defender. Karmine Corp are trying to read each other in these close quarters. It's so difficult to do. Communication needs to be on point in situations like this. One missed move can take 2 players out of the game in an instant. Feels like Team Liquid really want to push for it right now. I mean, of course they do, but is it going to be that easy? Are you going to beat Karmine Corp in 6 after they've come off a timeout? Atira doesn't think so. He wants to retire the GOAT. In fact, I don't think Vatira ever wants to retire, to be honest, but he wants to be the greatest of all time. You don't do that by losing. Karmine Corp in the hunt for yet another win.
That's the shot. Ato gets a jump from Itachi. Vatira's playing this backwards. And even a backwards Vatira can get the respect. Now we might be able to hunt out Oski's car. Instead, redirect from Vatira. Are we going to Champions Field? We've got Karmine Corp doing a good job so far. I've not found the goal for it. You ask almost any pro, most of them tend to say that they hate Champions Field. It means that the series has gone in a way that wasn't as clean as they were hoping. KC might be reevaluating that opinion at the time being.
Wasn't that Vatira's opinion? His question, why did you leave Moist? I don't like game 5. I don't like game 5 and 7, even though we won all of them. I want to win in 4 games, 5 games in a best of 7, but I can't do that today. They're forced to go the distance. Do they still have the ice? Team Liquid definitely do. They've won 2 game 5s in best of 5s, 2 game 7s in best of 7s so far this event. And they could win this one in 6 with just one more goal. Karmine Corp have not been able to back Team Liquid up consistently like they did earlier on in the series.
But at the same time, a little bit more ball chasing has worked for KC. The time on the ball has been significantly less now for Team Liquid. Although Chronic's got a bit of it. Nice early challenge. Back out. Oski beat clean. Now that midfield belongs to KC. What can they get for it? Not much. A Chronic. Oh, we had time. And Vatira had another player as well behind him covering the backboard. If that one was put low, it might have put KC in a lot of trouble. So 20 seconds left here, Johnny. We got a goal. Have we got OT? Have we got Champions Field?
Well, we do have Vatira looking scary right now. Consistency in defense, pop off in offense, but it's going to be Team Liquid with his final push of the game. Itachi shuts it down pretty early. And Vatira on the ball again. He seems like he's just magnetic to possession at the moment. And we're going to decide this one on OT.
Championship goal for Team Liquid. Now, Chronic's going to need some help here. Does well by himself. What am I saying? He doesn't need any help. He's a Chronic. He is the help. Tachi now on the back line. Booming clear from him. Just skims the ceiling. Couple of demos. Vatira, he's happy to see how that one's played out. Doesn't hit the ball. And Tachi forced to scamper back yet again. KC are setting up well, but they're not getting enough contact on the ball when they need it.
Seem like they're waiting for their opportunity. So many times in the past they've forced the issue in situations like this. Oh, wait a minute! The net's open! What has happened? The Team Liquid's rotation, just what I said, that they're going to wait carefully. We've got Oski rotating upfield, Atto out of the game, a Chronic in a 1v1. No backup, and ExoTiiK sends us to Game 7.
Well, history is not supposed to be easy, and Karmine Corp are proving exactly that. Timeout for Team Liquid. Understandably so, but for the